I'm not really worried about the safety of our crew here. A fairly experienced crew with a lot of special abilities. They'll be fine. Capturing things alive, though, that is not going to be without its problems. The question is, are they gonna attack or protect the ethereal?
The aliens seem to be fielding mechanized units more frequently, and with a much greater range of firepower. How are we going to combat something of that size?
We could probably spend years analyzing the inner workings of that thing.
So a sectopod. Thought we can capture a live one. At the moment only one guy is in danger. If we pull back, they're likely to follow. Can destroy those. No need to try to hold back.
I'm on it.
Overwatch. Aye, aye.
What was that? Whoa!
So it can see us, even if we don't see it. Someone needs to go and spot for us.
I've got a visual.
Although similar to the other floating specimens, this one seems to have much heavier armor and weaponry.
This does look like a substantial upgrade.
Yeah. 12 hit points instead of the 4.
Blasting that target.
Want to capture one of them.
Moving to firing position.
Just as before, before, we're seeing a gradual progression in the development of the alien subjects. That heavy armor looks to be near impenetrable.
As if the first mutons weren't bad enough. Now they're covering them in armor plating.
Yeah, imagine that. Pretty kill. In the zone. Psionic abilities.
You're gonna wish you stayed home.
5 points of damage and debuff, I guess.
They're starting to lose ground.
Perfect. Fuck. Be disabled from here.
Subduing target. Target is still moving.
Yeah, fuck. Problem with that is that we have 6 shots in total. We have to pretty much get 3 of these guys, and I have no guarantee that anything will really work for us. So, oops, didn't mean to do that.
Dead and gone. Pinning down hostile.
So, we fuck. Ah.
Voices in your head.
Moving to firing position.
I need to get closer. Ah, shit. Could flush the bugger out. Why would we want to? We can suppress the elite.
Aye, Commander.
So we've crippled his morale quite a bit. But this would be great if it worked.
'99. Don't let that be a normal live one.
So, well, still two guys that can realistically do stuff. Might retreat. Oh shit. Area of effect bombardment. I think it might retreat. Doing anything. Okay. We are within stun range, but it's in way too good of a condition. I don't want to use the heavies or the snipers to do anything, but you could definitely do something. I need to see the war machine. It's bombarding us.
This is unlike anything else we've previously identified. Based on its physical appearance, I would assume this alien doesn't rely on brute strength. I recommend the troops exercise extreme caution, Commander.
I think I liked it better when the weapons were obvious.
Suppressing fire on target.
What can we do? Okay, there's a reason why we took you heavy weapon wielding sons of bitches on this trip. And to show your worth. Chances of hit just are shit. 4 points of damage. We might be able to disable this weaponry.
This one's going nowhere.
This puts us in a nasty position though. Yeah, suppression fire things. We need to be able to take that out fairly quickly. There's already 2 guys there. Taking a third one is an invitation for a grenade. Probably going to need a grenade anyway. This goddamn guy shoot the girl. Let's see how much it can repair. $10 points of damage. There's no point trying to go and try to disable that bastard. Well, fuck. Oh, this is a bombardment incoming.
ET's trying to crawl up my flank!
Yeah, this isn't good. I'm in terrible shape. Where's our medic? And it can reaction fire. So, not good. What we did learn is that there's no way we can do this like this. Two points of damage, wonderful. I need to get rid of the drone. 16 points of damage to the robot. Okay, that is respectable. And unlock some kind of achievement. That's probably a cheap achievement to get if it's so easy. Okay. Ignore that. Try to take down that. Disabling weaponry doesn't do shit to it, so damage. We need 12 more points of damage. Can't. I'm sort of trying to maintain this one because it's very close. It is within this arc Thor range, but we might as well kill it if we can at this point. If we move here, it'll just make things a lot more worse. Suppose we could try to suppress, but whatever. Really not bad. Not good either in this situation where we sort of need the kills, but if we could force it to withdraw, that would be great. Suppression fire. I'm still not giving up on it. I think for the moment we might be better off somewhere else. Yeah, these guys can take it out on the next turn. Problem is, it is very dangerous, so there's no guarantee that we'll get the next turn. At the same time, I'm not sure it matters in many ways. This is a very bad situation for us. You can only see that guy, so... Fuck. $15 points of damage, and it's not gonna. That's just an opening shot. Okay, this wasn't that bad then. But yeah, you're gonna need some healing. Don't move, don't move, don't move. I've done that mistake once. we kill it with someone who might actually benefit from killing it? This one could easily take it down.
Going in for the kill.
This is unlike anything else we've previously identified. Based on its physical appearance, I would assume this alien doesn't rely on brute strength. I recommend the troops exercise extreme caution, Commander.
I think I liked it better when the weapons were obvious.
Try to disable it, I suppose. Would easily kill it, and it wouldn't cause us anything. I'm inclined to do that. Yeah, it's lovely if we could get it, but we're in bad situation here.
Dead and gone.
That's ready to be disabled. Decent cover. We have to take some risks in going in there. It's going to die if we do this, but there's just not any good cover here. We have to try to get closer. What about you? Suppression fire.
Roger that. On reserves.
Holy shit, do you need to go and heal that? 3 points of health left.
Kits fix everything.
Yeah, we need the medkit upgrade. Need it. Properly need it. Not just want it. Points. We can't exactly assault with this bastard. Not now. Whoever goes there is gonna take damage at the very least.
Kill.
Mind control.
That all you got?
I really don't dare to save. To do something about the ethereal. we can easily take down that guy, but that was never a problem. Can we... Chance to hit is just aesthetic. Better off reloading. I think we would be better off just loading, trying to avoid the ethereal until we have basically cleared the rest of the area. We can probably suppress some of our own guys, so we can stay in the game. However,
Pacifying target.
if we have to try to capture multiples of these guys at the same time, it just isn't gonna. This is not gonna work. I think I'm going to abandon trying to capture this guy right in front of us.
You're gonna wish you stayed home. Copy that. Suppressing target.
More mind control? No. Weakly wounded.
Hold on. Just hold on.
If we can get the ethereal and the other capture targets, it's worth it. If we can't, it is not worth it. That's just how it is. The ethereal is our primary concern now. Because we can't maintain, or rather keep our own, suppress our own guy another turn. We'll have to at least cause severe enough damage to this one, so we'll basically drop it. I think we'll fail miserably, but who knows. The last guy. We could take down him or him without too much fuss, I think.
It's killing time. Watch the flanks! They're moving around the side!
What did he do? Okay. This could potentially work out still. This is not good though, that this was the guy who got knocked out. Still, we have to attack the ethereal, and it cannot. This shot, whatever shot's going against the ethereal, cannot kill it. The ethereal has to be the one taken out, though.
If the aliens have reserved this cloaking technology specifically to hide this ship, we can only assume it is carrying something extremely
I'll try with
valuable.
the pistol
Very
first.
dangerous.
Only 1 point of damage, that's not good enough. Still, I'll give it a shot.
Aye aye. Attempting capture. It's still up! Target is still up!
Yep. It's a very risky operation and unlikely to succeed anyway, but it is pretty much a jackpot for us. It has to be a plasma weapon discharge. Their defenses are fairly high, but might be able to survive it.
This ship, we can only assume it is carrying something extremely valuable.
Oh, very dangerous.
Hope this works. Target incapacitated.
Yes. So we got the ethereal. More importantly, we're not gonna get murdered by our own guy. And we'll go with this. Okay, we can easily kill the target, but how are we? Anyone can got suppression going?
Aye aye.
Needs to be weakened. Decent shot from a pistol should do it. Point of light. It's gonna run away or attack like a madman.
Light him up. Looks like you're coming home.
We
with
nailed
us.
it, Commander. Mission accomplished.
That's a jackpot for us. Once we get this research done, we should be nearing a point where we can actually attack the... try to end this invasion somehow. I'm not actually sure what we need to attack.
Recovered from a cloaked ship. and guarded by the most powerful being we've ever encountered. What do you think it is?
An object of immense power. Think of all we could do if we unlocked its secrets.
A dangerous sentiment, Doctor.
Sir, I'm picking something up.
Another cloaked ship?
No, sir. It's big.
Tell me that was a coincidence.
Wish I could, sir. That seismic event originated directly beneath our new contact.
Nothing we have would even make a dent in that thing. If you two have any more bright ideas, now's the time.
Secret device. Use it. Gravely wounded, 71 days. It'll mean she'll get a permanent reduction in her will, which is a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. But yeah, I think it's worth it because we got something so good out of it. Confers additional damage based on weapon tech level to suppression and all area of effect abilities, or 2 rockets. Actually, I'm sort of thinking of taking 2 rockets. Because they're 2 standard rockets only. What if we replace the rocket launcher? They replace the, I don't know, I'll take the main.
Your men certainly seem to have a knack for capturing alien subjects alive. I only hope they realize how important their work is in relation to ours. Please pass on my gratitude to our forces.
Yeah. Plasma rifle, heavy plasma. Heavy floater, Mutant Elite, ethereal. Excellent.
I appreciate your efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
Sectopod autopsy. Mutant Elite autopsy. Autopsy, interrogate. Interrogate, interrogate. Let's interrogate. There's something worthwhile to be gained still at this point. These will allow us to gain it. We should get the results fairly quickly. Satellites. Yeah, that has to be the final mission.
We're
Okay.
coming down to the wire here. Now that we've backed the aliens into a corner, I think we'll see what they're really made of. Personally, I expect nothing short of pure desperation in their resistance. They've invested too much to go down without a fight.
Improved arc torque. I don't think we're gonna do this. Don't have the money to really do anything. It's fine. Heavy floater. Light research credit. Similar in overall appearance to the floater specimen we've previously encountered, this captive has been enhanced further with an even more complex network of cybernetic implants. There is also a significant reduction in exposed living tissue, including the cranial region, which slowed the progression of our interrogation process. Despite these initial setbacks, we were able to gauge the captive's response to various stimuli, while also conducting a battery of tests on the propulsion and power systems integrated into its body. Having observed a number of subtle improvements in this specimen's augmented frame, we should be able to enhance the flight characteristics and propulsion systems of our aircraft. I don't know what it means. Neutron elites. We're currently nearing the point where we don't really give a shit about getting anything alive. We just want to kill, 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 kill. Weapon technology research credit. Although similar in general appearance to the mutant species our troops have battled in the field, this particular captive is different. We've seen evidence of an inherent intellectual capacity not found in the other variants, and we believe this elite mutant serves a more defined role than within the invasion force. The captive's sheer physical power and increased savvy made its interrogation both dangerous and exhilarating. After establishing an enhanced security protocol to deal with the risks involved, we began the interrogation process using our previously established techniques. As it turns out, this captive had the distinct honor of serving as a guard within the alien force, and had a complete understanding of the various weapons systems available to the invaders. With this knowledge in hand, I believe this information will greatly reduce the time we spent researching and developing these advanced weapons. Yeah, the research credit means that there's much less need to actually have researchers compared to engineers. Okay, it's trivial to complete now. Interrogate the ethereal. Transfer to Ura. All technology research credit. This creature, interrogate ethereal. This creature, clearly a member of the alien leadership caste responsible for the invasion, presented us with an extremely risky and difficult interrogation prospect. Despite our previous experience in safeguarding the facility from the potential effects of the abilities exhibited by the psionic alien species, this captive's power exceeded the previously established limits of our testing. Much of the information we were able to discern from this creature was cryptic at best, as it made every effort to resist even our most invasive procedures during the interrogation. However, the experimental imaging equipment we had been using to monitor the alien's brain activity did reveal a very unusual pattern of neural activity that we believe is closely tied to the creature's power. This information should prove useful in reducing the time required for our research in a variety of fields. Got the autopsies. Give me the sector pod.
This heavily armored unit is fully mechanized, though we're still not sure if it has an organic component within.
Yeah, that's the first. The elites and the sector pod are the first creatures that make me really wish I had invested in heavier armor. We just don't have the money. Ghost armor is the most expensive one. Requires massive amounts of Elerium. Archangel armor requires massive amount of alloys. At the same time, we only need 6 armors at this point. And I'm not going to make the choice now. We'll see what will happen with these. But what is the likeliest to happen? It's going to be some kind of attack that we'll react to. And we'll see how far we'll get with the research at that point. So I'll have to basically go out of game to see what's the difference between the armors, and I can make my choice. It's very likely a mix of Ghost and the Titan armor. I mean the Archangel armor. It depends. I very much like the mobility aspect. It is so good at some points. Having extra mobility versus like 2-3 extra health points it's not a real choice. The mobility is much more useful. It'll help you save many more health points than that. Sectopod autopsy. Advanced construction project available in the foundry. Although this robot is neither alive nor sentient, it is strangely self-aware of its surroundings. We are still uncovering the functional details for this species, but from what we've seen so far, this machine is a masterpiece of technology. Based on our initial testing, we've discovered an extremely intricate program that's implemented in their macroprocessors. This combat control program, combined with the Sectopod's imposing 10-meter frame, makes for an extremely dangerous weapon. Powered by the same energy source that fuels the alien craft, these machines wield unparalleled destructive power. Perhaps the biggest mystery is the secret of how they're being controlled. Additional information regarding this specimen's tactical abilities may be available in the field if another of these machines is targeted. Okay, what is this project? Accelerate XCOM vehicle and facility construction at a significant cost, of course. Okay. We can't afford these, so it doesn't really matter. Heavy floater.
Another variation on a previously identified specimen, this is the heavy floater. As you can see, the aliens have made substantial improvements to the armor and weapons systems available, while removing some of its exposed vulnerabilities. An extremely dangerous combatant.
What is... Advanced Repair Project. Heavy Floater. Another variation on a previously identified specimen. This is the Heavy Floater. Cursory examination reveals substantial improvements to the armor and weapons systems available to the creature. Much of the exposed tissue, the floater's most obvious vulnerability, has either been shielded or removed entirely. With these modifications in mind, it would appear the aliens chose to move towards a greater reliance on mechanical and cybernetic upgrades rather than continue developing the specimen's organic form. We may be able to gain further insight into the creature's unique abilities in combat if another all that's useful. Reduce the repair times of our fighter craft and ship units significantly. Okay. Muton Elite.
As if the standard muton hadn't given us enough trouble, the aliens apparently kept several of these elites in waiting for the later stages of their invasion.
Plasma weaponry research credit. As if the standard mutant hadn't given out blah blah blah, okay. Although they seem to have the distinct honor of serving as guards within the alien hierarchy, our autopsy of this specimen reveals little in the way of distinguishing anatomical traits versus the typical mutant. Aside from various improvements to their armor, the primary difference appears to be a slightly enhanced intelligence, which makes them more effective combatants. The details surrounding this creature's specific combat capability. Ethereal.
This specimen appears to be at the top of the alien hierarchy, and for good reason. As you've probably seen, its physical form is not suited for combat by any means. However, these elders have an incredible pool of psionic energy at their disposal, which helps to explain why the other species are subordinate to them.
Aircraft transfer complete.
Mind Shield available for manufacture. The specimen appears to be at the top of the alien hierarchy, and for good reason. As we've noted in the field, its physical form is not suited for combat by any means. Their bodies actually appear to be quite frail, with evidence of atrophy and muscular degeneration having occurred over an extended period of time. This is not surprising, as initial radiocarbon dating indicates this particular creature could be several thousand years old. Unlike the other specimens we've examined, there is little to indicate that it was genetically enhanced, at least not with the same ambition as the others. Strangely enough, we have uncovered similarities between the ethereal brain and that of the sectoid commander. Both show the same enhanced synaptic connections, confirming our suspicions that this is likely the source of their power. These ethereals appear to have an incredible pool of psionic energy at their disposal, more than anything we've previously encountered, which helps to explain why the other races subordinate to them. That's it. Developed using the cybernetic implants we've removed from the skull of the ethereal alien species, this device should allow for a greater resistance to offensive psi attacks. Ethereal device. We probably have enough weapon fragments for one thing. And as much as I like the sniper, I'd rather take the alloy cannon, which probably replace the rocket launcher. Because we have a single sniper, worthwhile sniper, and it's 50 weapon fragments, 40 for the alloy cannon, 40 for the plasma pistol. Alloy cannon. The alien alloys have proven to be extremely difficult to forge and manipulate for use in our theoretical designs. Machining the alloy was an arduous process, leaving us with limited options as to what it could be used for. Although we considered the alien alloy's density a benefit, one that made it ideal for the use as an advanced form of projectile ammunition, the material proved to be so dense that it ate directly into the weapon's barrel, making it useless after a single firing. After a number of failed attempts, we finally managed to develop a barrel sleeve made from the alloys, which has so far survived several hundred test firings during our experiments. With the alloy cannon, as we've been calling it, now operational, we've had ample time to study the effects of the design. Although similar to a traditional shotgun configuration because it's specialized ammunition, the alloy cannon is substantially more powerful and deadly, so this is a shotgun replacement. Plasma shotgun, but made of alien metal. Testing on targets made up of a modified ballistic gel proved pointless, as the targets were completely penetrated by the alloy munitions despite an average thickness of roughly 2 meters. Regardless to say, the weapon will have a similar effect on any hostile targets our troops might encounter. That is nice. Wonder what you need to 30 more. Give me the ethereal device then.
I accept the fact that there could be risks involved in studying this new alien device, but the enemy leaves us with no other choice.
Yeah. What are we gonna do? There's not a lot we can do. How much is a mind shield? 1 ethereal corpse. Yeah, I don't think we have extras. Yeah, because we captured a live one. It's a weird thing though. Even if you don't capture any of these, I mean live ones, to get the research benefits, you're still probably going to, without too much fuss, to able to go through the entire research tree and be stuck in the same situation where funds or resources are the limiting factor. Yeah, we're going to basically dump the laboratory suit and build workshops, because we need engineers just to get the cost down. We need the resources returned. Anything. But we'll see it to the end. Might as well stop here. It seems like there isn't going to be any action for a while, so might as well end here and see what the hell this ethereal device is all about. Might unlock or initiate some kind of a sequence that leads us to the end. At least, yeah. There's at least some kind of a chance that this will end before the next council report. The bigger problem is at the moment that we simply don't have the equipment to really try anything. We don't have the resources, so that might be the reason to wait for the council report so we can equip our team properly. But other than that, unless there is something following the ethereal device, we would be ready to go. But we are not protected from their mental attacks. We don't have proper armor. We don't have proper weaponry. we might be able to survive or make it through somehow, but it would probably be something similar to what we did to make sure we captured live specimens from the previous mission. Not something I really would like to repeat. So I would rather wait for the at least for the next council report to get our 1000 credits. Upgrade as much as we can. At least have like 3-4 frontline armors that we can just use to go into combat fully. Snipers, support guys on the back don't really need as heavy armor, but everyone who's an assault guy, something like that, needs a top armor, and they're also going to be the ones that benefit the most of it. We need the medikit upgrade because we have basically 3 health uses per mission at this point. This would increase that by 50%, how much we heal. It's not mandatory, but can't see how anyone could play this with using the tanks. There's just no way to have the weapon fragments. These are basically what I see as noob traps more than anything else. Yeah, improved pistol is nice, but if you actually go through with this, you're going to be really screwed with the Overseer UFO. I was really screwed, and I noticed it after a while, so I didn't go full in. But yeah, this is pretty bad. At the same time, I don't mind resource bottlenecks. It'll make you have to choose. But this seems sort of counterproductive a little bit, because you can choose so little. Whatever.